Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. Still not sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Maybe one day. Good afternoon. Today is the 23rd of March and this is part 12 of the slightly shambolic shuffle around the 2025 Practical Classics Classic Car Restoration Show. I do apologise in advance for any incorrect information if I fall over. If this is just a terrible video, I'm afraid just the way that goes on this channel. So we're on the Independent Porsche Enthusiast Club stand here with this Welltel 911. Be what, from the early 80s that should probably. And then a 986 Boxster, or early one actually. 97-98 registration. Looks like we're having some work done at the front end here. See the vented disc brakes there. Let's not fall over here, viewers. Let's try not to anyway. Carrera RS. It's a 996 facelift in 2003. Got the later headlamps on this one. Another 996 Kia. Or is it? No, I'm not. No, it's a Boxster, isn't it? I get them so confused. The front end looks so similar. This one is from sort of 2002 to 3. Delighted to see you. We've got some nice stuff on the Modern Classics Executive Car Group stand. This is a very, very big thing. Indeed, isn't it? It's massive. 77 Coupe de Ville. From 1977. Don't really want to hit a pedestrian in that, do you? It's not going to go very well for them. But you'll be probably okay because the length of the bonnet and the weight of this car are crazy. And we've got a Astra G, very nice Astra G. Recently had one of these on the channel. It wasn't a fancy one like this. It was a 1.6 LS. 2006, this is one of the last of the Astra Gs, and it does look very nice indeed. What specifications? It's in the Astra G, tell me, I'm sure. It just says it's a one of the tiny people. It's one of the cleanest Astra Gs I've ever seen. And then we've got something very, very nice. It's a Rover Sterling. It's a very early one. This is a 1986. And how do I put this? It has a beige, no, it's not a beige interior, it's a grey interior. I spoke too soon, dude. It's got the early dash in it. There's not many of these have a dash like this. Still got the sort of climate controller thing here. Very, very nice cars. This is a 2.5 Honda V6 in this. Very, very nice indeed. So we're on Jaguar XJS Club stand now. 1985 XJS 5.3 V12 Hypersport. It certainly looks like it is hyper. Got all this sort of accessories on this, wheels, and it's got a different bumper on there. Another V12 XJS. The 6-cylinder model didn't come in, I think, until about 1983. This is an 86. And of course, it has headlamp wiper action and a beige leather interior with wood. Very, very nice, viewers. Now we've got here a little friend who's helping out today. Looks a bit scary, but not incur his wrath. Very late XJS, this one. Oh, viewers, look at this beige leather interior with wood and wooden steering wheel and dark green and very nice, viewers. It's a 4-litre convertible from 1995. The last year was 1996. Now this car it's not the car from Return of the Saint. I made a mistake the other day about this. That one is still being restored. A chap called Mike owns that. This is just a sort of recreation of it. It's not the same. Just got the plates on it for show. So it's been modified a bit, and we've got the air conditioning still functioning. Excellent. The main car used in Return Receipt was actually a manual car. There were 2 automatic ones used as well, but the main one's a manual, so that's another way you can tell them apart. Then we've got a Jaguar XJS here. The HE model, HEs came in 1981, I think. This is from 1985, and it is very, very nice. Next, you've got the Owen Motoring Club. I don't think I remember this stand from before. I've been every event here since November 21, so I know most of the sort of clubs and things that come regularly. We've got a 1971 Simca GTE, we've seen plenty of those. Or a Mark II Cortina. This looks very much like a 1600E, yes it is. What's the name of this colour? It is beautiful. Aubergine, there we go, that's appropriate, isn't it? And then an MGB, because we haven't had enough MGBs so far. Actually, I've seen that many really, considering how popular they are. This is a 1970. It's got a 1950cc engine now. And a Triumph Herald 1200 from 1965 that's just been painted. It's a very, very bright colour, isn't it? Then an old MG from the 30s, a J2 1933. That does look rather nice. Move on to the next half of the stand here. Well, this is a Gilbert Invader here, then a Beetle. What year this one is? Historic Marathon Rally Group. It's a 1958. Wow. Gilbert Invader from 1972. Unfortunately, Gilbert went under the next year. It was a real shame. They were one of the few cars we built in Wales. Then a Ford Escort Mark I Estate. We've seen lots of Mark I Escorts, but not an Estate so far. That one is from 73, 74. Very familiar looking driver in there. And then we've got it's like a Max Myers or something like that. Buggy. Very, very 70s yellow. And then a Datsun 240Z. Very nice views. Left-hand drive. As a member of the Datsun Owners UK Facebook group, which deals with pre-96 Datsun Nissans. It's lovely to see that. There's a 72. It's got a Marcos Owners Club. I'm very, very bad at knowing what the models of Marcos are and this sort of thing, so I'm not going to speculate this time because it gets me in trouble. This one is from 91, 92 on a J. Got some Ford bits in there. All those rear lights off, they look really, really familiar. It's a Mantula. This one's on a key plate, so I imagine it was a self-build one. Slightly different rear lights on this one. And then we've got, I don't know what engine that is for, to be honest, I'm not sure. Someone, I'm sure in the comment section below, will tell me what that engine is. I simply just can't remember at the moment. This one's got a Jaguar engine in it. Yeah, another Mantula. It's a 3 litre V6.
Over on the right hand side, where there is no.
What year is this then? Does it even have a registration number plate on it? No, it's a Q build, so who knows? MX-5 Owners Club. Very nice NEC MX-5 there. Now this NA has been presumably in storage for some time or stored outside. Please do not pick at my eco-friendly paintwork. I'm a living creature. I'm not going to touch that, viewers. We will not touch that. Looks like it hasn't run since like 1993, which is when it registered, I think, or 94. This is what it probably looked like a bit when it's finished. Really nice NA here. Another NA. It's been modified. Unos Turbo, wow. Early one actually, 90 to 1991 on an H. It's been really celebrating the NAs this time. There's been another NA here as well. So 1995, 1996 on an N. GTO and 3000 Owners Club, excellent. 3000 GT was the UK market name, GTO was the one used in Japan. C was the later car because of the headlamps. Originally we had pop-ups on these. 97, 98 on an R with twin turbos. What if you've got an active spoiler on this one? It's one of the cars I absolutely would love to drive at some point in my life. It looks just amazing. Then we have one that looks very sort of Fast and Furious in this particular car. We've got real modifications on this. Doors, rear end, all the interior. That has taken someone a very, very long time to do. I won't get it angry with you, so I think the consequences of doing that would be quite bad. More standard looking one here. We've still got the later headlamps on this. If this is a UK one or a Japanese one, let's have a look at the back. It might tell us. It's GTO, so it'd be an import one. What the MR specification meant? Answers in the comment section below. SW30 MR2 here. What if it is a JDM one, as it says on the plate? Don't know what year that will be because that's obviously a personal one. Northern Irish plate on this SW20 model. This will be quite an early one actually, just about that front end. I'll have to go and have a look at this information sheet here. It's quite small, but there we go. We've got, wow, look at this. That's an awful lot of information. Unfortunately, we need to keep going because otherwise we won't be able to finish. There we go, engine's into there. Say what, like revs 2, 3, I don't know. I'll look at the interior as well when we're here. The time was when you could pick these up for like virtually no money, but that's not really the case anymore. It really isn't. And then we've got a Mark 1 here as well. This is an 89, so it's quite a late one actually. Amazingly, I've just been offered one of these for review. It's not one that's like this. It's a standard one. It's beautiful, but not actually that expensive to buy. You can pick one up for less than £5,000 if you want. And then we've got, oh yes, excellent, a Celica GT4. I have actually driven one of it. I drove it recently. It's a white one. These are crazy things. They're absolutely brilliant. We've got Land Cruiser. I'm going to say possibly we need to avoid that one. How about this Hi-Ace? What engine we've got in here? It's never had a respray. It's a 1977 model. I remember seeing these when I was younger and they were were pretty rusty, most of them. So that one is lovely. Then we got a Chevy Caprice. I'd say this is like an 87, sorry. Die Hard with Vengeance Taxi. It's a replica of one of those. It looks like it's been a little bit sort of, well worn as well, which is good because the one in Die Hard with Vengeance wasn't new, was it, at the time? And then a Ford Crown Victoria police car, because you can never have enough of one of these. My mysterious benefactor let me have a go in his back in December for Christmas special. He's got a number of them, and I think this one was one of his friends. It's quite a late one, this actually. Probably what, 2008 or later? I don't know. Wonderful to see. So let's look at some Triumphs. TR Drivers Club. We've got this, I think, is a V8. This particular car. Can't remember now. Yeah, it is a V8. Much earlier than the TR8s. This is sort of 76, 77 on an R. We've got another TR7 here. This is a very late one. This would have been built at Solihull. fact, that's actually, I think, a solid oil commentary plate, AC. 81, 82 registration. If we look at the back, we actually see definitely the Solihull car, because the boot lock's different from the Canley and Speed cars. I learned that from TR7 Enthusiast a few years ago. I have driven one of these at the 1980 Canley built car, a Redbridge car journey. The rear end was a bit loose, I don't know what's going on with that actually. Then we look at a Bonda Keep, which is also a Triumph based car based on the Herald. You can see straight away by the side windows in the door that that's the case. It's having a bit of work done, but it's a 65. Later Bonda Keeps were actually a little bit more bespoke than that. So Club Triumph stand with a nice Dolomite Sprint here from about 1975-76. And then a Triumph 1300. These are actually really nice cars to drive for the time. I prefer a TC, a bit more power, and they have better brakes, but the one I drove was a 69 standard 1300 and it was really good. This one's sort of 67, 68 on F. And then the Triumph TR7 Tracer by Crayford. They did exhibit this, I think, but it never really took off. I think this remained a one-off in 1978. Nobody ordered one. We have this very famous 1966 Wolseley Hall at Heinz convertible, one of only 57. This car has been everywhere. I've seen it at so many shows. It's not a surprise really. It's really, really nice. Then we've got the Standard Motor Club. Standard was a very famous name for many, many years, and then it really got absorbed into Triumph. This one is a 59 Standard 10 600 weight van. That's going to need a bit of work, isn't it, viewers? Probably been in a farm, hasn't it, somewhere? Now the Standard 10 8 were made in various models. This is an 8. If this is a really early one, it won't have an opening boot. Let's have a look. Very, very basic ones. Oh my gosh, Decadent Luxury, it's a later 8, and the boot actually opens. We've got a Vanguard, it's one of the later Vanguards. This will be, I think, late 50s, early 60s, this one. Not that good at my standard history, but there we go. It's very nice. Right, look at some Metros.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
All right, thank you, sir.
Good. How many parts are you on then?
12, sir.
12. Did you start up at other end?
Yes, sir. Been dummy auctioned and everything.
Wow. Well, I'm starting at this end, sir. I've only just got here.
You better get going, sir, otherwise you're not going to finish.
I know. See you in a bit.
That's a gentleman from Smashing Pistons. Obviously, if you don't want to watch a long video, then watch his one, because he hasn't got long to make it. So we have a very nice Metro 1.4 SI here. I think those wheels are off an MG, actually. This is an automatic. Looks very nice, look. I think the SIs would have had steel wheels on originally. I forget now. This one dates from about 1994. There's a little K series in there. Something much older here. This is definitely a Mark 1, isn't it? W plate one. Wow. Just going to need a little bit of work, I think. Just a little bit of work. I like this though. A Metro Vanden Plas. I adore Vanden Plas, viewers. Look at this leather interior. This one is the 4-speed manual, so it will have the MG Metro engine. So it's quite quick. Wood, leather, electric windows. Yes, please. Where can I buy one? And we've got some cars on here. Now we have to avoid two of these. Let's have a look at this estate, viewers, and see if we can actually talk about it. I think this is what we can talk about. Yes, it is. It's got a T-Series turbo in it with 200 horsepower. That is insane. Look at that. Quite a late Montego, actually. Finished in 1994. This has got a leather interior and things in it, so that's very nice. We like Montegas very much, viewers, but only the ones that we can discuss. The others will have to stay undiscussed. Right, the Triumph 6 Sports Club. Mark III Spitfire. This is a 1967. very nice. Some classic Arlone scheme, I think. Then we have 1966 Triumph TR4A in beige leather interior. Don't mind if I do, viewers. That's better, isn't it? Still want that Metro Van den Pla. GT6 Plus. What on earth is a GT6 Plus? So this is a 68. It doesn't actually say what Plus is. Just Plus for the sake of Plus then. Another Spitfire here. This is a much later one. Be a Mark IV, this one. From 1974, so it'll have the 1.3 engine in it. Very, very easy to work on, like the Herald here as well. Same platform. Access is just unrivaled, really. I get a bit concerned about Spitfire's views because I want to drive one of these, but I'm actually not fitting it very well. But there we go. So we'll have a look at some Triumph Roadsters. Obviously, Bergerac is now streaming ITVX, and they are using some of these cars in that series, like the original one from the 1980s. And this is the right sort of colour, isn't it? Brilliant. I'm not convinced it'll be the easiest thing for me to drive. I'm absolutely terrible at driving old cars like this, so maybe we'll stay away from there. This one's been on Father Brown as well. Look at this picture at the back. There we go. Can't say I know Rianne Farley, but there we are. Here is one that needs some attention. It's a 49 with 2-litre engine. And then another one that looks like it belongs in Bergerac. What year this is? Don't know. Dicky seat is not operating on this one today. We've also seen the lady in the other one. Let's go on to the next stand, which is the Rover Sports Register. Rover P7 prototype. Excellent. Wow. I have definitely not seen this before. It's very early, it's 63 actually. Yeah. It looks really, really like a P6. It's a bit different between one of these than P6. So I wanted to put a different engine. Okay, that makes sense. And we've got R3 200 here. It's having some work. This is after, I think, they finished putting the actual specification on the back. So in '96 they stopped that and called them 200. This is the 211. 211 came in, I think, just after the Rover 100 finished production. This is about 98, which is a little 1.1k series. So we've got a 70s Range Rover here, showing off all the practicality he's offered. All of them by this stage were V8s. This isn't a Suffix A or anything, it's too late for that. This one is not even showing the information sheet actually, so this is 73, 74, and then a P5. This is a 63 Mark II Coupe. That's a very handsome looking car, isn't it? Having driven a later Coupe, a 73, I can attest to this feeling of quality. The steering is as vague can be. That's the only disadvantage, really. And then we got something an awful lot older. It's the most basic steering wheel known to man. This is a Rover 8. Presumably that's from the 20s or something like that. So we're going to see if we can get past this live stand. We're going to have to keep going. Practical Classic, and Classics World. Staffcast Saga, supercharged Morris Minor Saloon from 1970. Be a little bit quicker than the standard 1098cc would have had originally. I hope someone's actually changed the brakes, because the brakes are not good on a Morris Minor. Having driven two of them, I can tell you that is the case. Mercedes SL there. And then a Renault Aventime. Yes, please, viewers. 2002 Aventime 2-litre Dynamique These are very, very rare cars. It'll have the F4RT engine, won't it? 3-litre turbo that's used in all sorts of other Renaults as well. And then we've got the 1985 Citroen 2CV. For some reason, this hasn't got an information sheet, this SL350, but there we go, SL350 AMG. So, Restorer of the Year, this Fossil Victor HB Estate. It doesn't actually, again, give me a year of this, but it's not a standard one at all. Look at that, we've got a Lotus engine. It'll be a bit quicker than the standard kind of, what would it be, like 1159 or something in that. And then we've got a Minor that needs quite a few more bits doing to it. 1953 Morris Minor Series 2, I think they call these. And then we've got a Fiat 128, excellent. ZX 128. It's now got a Kawasaki motorbike engine. I bet that's very fast now, viewers, but a bit faster than the old, what would have been in here, like a Lampredi engine in there probably, 1.3 Lampredi engine. Excellent. So what is this for sale here? It is a 2018 Daxter Hero contact dark grey on 768-825. I bet that is a lot of fun, but I don't fancy that, viewers. I might kill myself, so don't drive that. Then a Triumph TR6 from about 75, 76. That does look quite nice, viewers. What a late one. Then something very nice. This looks like a. Is this an X308 or an X300? It's got a beige leather interior, viewers, with wood. I do like a nice beige leather interior. Only got a single fuel tank. Sovereign, so I don't know. Let's say V8 on it. Yeah, it's a V8, it's an X308 Sovereign. Probably, I think the smaller ones were 3.2. But another MGTF. Reading around here. In trophy blue. The Tipo 184 racing cars. These are a brand new model. You can actually go and have these made if you really want. I mean, I don't think I'll be using it particularly, but there we go. And then a Westfield X1. Quite a difficult way to get in there. You've got to do yourself an injury, don't do it properly. Well, that's crazy. Right, we'll finish this part on the Gay Classic Car Group stand. Got a Morris 8 here from 1946. We've got a Rover 75 that we can't talk about. Hopefully this P38 Range Rover's got a nice V8 in it. I drove one of these actually recently, last year, with a 4.6 from 2002, I think it was. Quite enjoyed it actually, although the build quality is not the best. Then a 1973-74 Rover 2200 SC, that's very nice, a facelifted one. And then a car that I actually drove in 2022, it's owned by Alan, who's just over there. This is a 1968 Austin 1800 Mark II, it's an early Mark II. And it's in sort of what's called only rag condition. Like the bodywork is not going to be changed because this is how, when his father owned this car, his father passed away a few years ago unfortunately, he had it like this. So it's going to stay, which is great. Not sure what they're doing to it today, but I like that. Then we've got a Rover 25, because why not? And it's a GTI, it's 2001. I've driven one of those. It was a one from 2000, I think it was. It was a 5-door. They also made a 3-door like this. It's a predecessor to the MGZR. Then we have a very nice TVR. It's an S2, S3, 1991. What the heck's that engine doing in it? Better move away from that view, otherwise we'll get in trouble from the Mayor of London. And a Freelander, quite a high spec one actually. I wonder if it's got the KV6 or the K series in it. This is some 2000, just in colour. I can't remember the name of this. Somebody in the comment section below tell me what colour this is. Anyway, thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below, and we shall see you again in the next part. We'll be finishing it in part 13. I suppose we'll just have to see. Hopefully we will.